We have Tamar Verone and Rael Novell with the Team House Real Estate with Troop Real Estate, and absolute experts in their field. I mean, we're very proud to have you here, and we only bring the best. If you've been paying attention this year, we don't mess around. We actually reach out to the very best CPAs, financial planners, and real estate professionals to help you navigate this very confusing times.
It is confusing. It's actually quite turbulent. And one of the things we talked about was your team. And, you know, sometimes people don't recognize why we have a team, but it really is the best way to service our clients. You and I have a team, Don, and Steve, you've got a team, a great team. And the reason we do that is none of us can be everywhere at the same time. And we all need to have specific professionals on our team that deal with certain items, and they deal with those items every single day and become absolutely the greatest person at that one thing, rather than trying to be a master of all trades.
I was hoping to hear Tamar tell us about what's important in her perspective, from a team perspective, as to how to best serve the real estate community here in Santa Cruz Valley. What's important? What are you seeing? What's really getting your attention these days?
What's getting my attention is the fact that a lot of agents don't know how to do a short sale. And that's been really frustrating. So what we've done is we've formed an entire team with Real Pro Advantage. They help us with all of our short sales. I've got buyer's agent Rael. We've got a transaction coordinator Lola. We've got an entire team that works for you. And that being said, that's lenders and escrow and CPAs and helping you. If you're not qualified today, we will get you qualified and we will put you on track to buy very soon.
Now, I would imagine it's pretty important who they get qualified. Having a local lender, I'm not just touting us in the back, but it makes a big difference. Gives confidence to getting your offer accepted these days. If you go with an outside lender they don't feel confident in, because we all know how tight this community is. We all live here.
Right.
I've been here since 1976. Steve, how long have you been here?
1980.
Yeah, so we've been out here a long time. We know how tight-knit this community is, so that's what we love about you and your team, Tamar, is that you guys are part of this community, a big, big part of it, and you give back to the community, too.
We certainly do. Singe Mothers Outreach has actually been really close to our home, and we give back to them as much as we can, other organizations as well, but twice a year we hold a boutique at the Bridgeport Clubhouse that benefits the Singe Mothers Outreach. So not only do we reach out to buyers and sellers, we're also reaching out to just people that live in the community and need help these days. There's a lot of people that are less fortunate, and we do everything we can at Team House to help out.
And I've seen this. I was dropping off blankets at 9 o'clock at night, I think, at one of your...
You certainly were.
And you were there.
I was there, 9 o'clock at night.
I'm doing my job. I'm bringing my blankets.
You know, we do what we can. And April 19th, we're having another event from 3 to 7 p.m. at the Bridgeport Clubhouse.
Love that place.
Yes, it's going to be wonderful.
Wait, something else is going on at the Bridgeport Clubhouse. Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, yes, I'm getting married.
It's a house party. Sorry, I couldn't help it. That's because isn't that when you and Ryan House are getting married?
Yes, I will be Mrs. House as of May 5th, Cinco de Mayo this year.
Wow. Nice. Making the Team House, you know, legitimate. I mean, it's the real deal after that.
It's the real deal, and he does commercial real estate.
Yeah,
so
he's a good guy.
Anything you need with commercial real estate, residential, again, our team and my fiance now will help you out.
And we're very big fans of Ryan. He's a good dude. I've known him out here for a long time, knows his stuff. Just a good, honest guy. He really cares about his people, and he'll do it right. He doesn't force you into any transactions, just like all of us here, right. And he just wants to help. And I love that about him, and you're a lucky girl, and he's a lucky man.
Much. Yes.
Very cool.
Thank you.
And it's going to be a big party.
Oh, yeah. We're all going to be there, right?
Yeah,
okay.
baby. Look, Stevie.
Good times. Yeah, absolutely. Can I say something about Tamar and her team? Just wanted to mention, you know,
please do, Steve.
I know a lot of realtors in this community, and I think one of the things that mean the most to me is when you approach what you do with your heart, and you're out there for the right reason. It's not about the money. It's about how many people we can help at one time. And as fast as we possibly can get our hands around you, we're looking for you out there. And that's what Tamar and Rael's team is all about, is to help people in this community. And that's no joke. I want you to know that from the heart.
Thank you, Steve.
Yeah, you bet.
It means a lot.
Yeah,
Appreciate
well,
that.
it makes a difference between the right thing to do and the wrong thing to do, and making a difference in people's lives. Don and Gino, you guys subscribe to the same philosophy, which is why I'm sitting here amongst you two, and I think you guys do a great job as well, because you know what? There's so many people out there doing what they do, but it's not for the right reasons, and when you change your mind from doing it for the money but in changing that philosophy to do it for the people, then all kinds of great things happen. It's just nothing but great things happen. So that's what this room is full of people like that right now, ladies and gentlemen listening. So if you're out there knowing anybody needs to buy or sell or thinking they want to buy or sell, this room is full of the people that you need to reach out to and contact right away.
Yeah, there's a few ways to do that. You can thank you, because we usually forget to do that. We get so enthralled in the conversation. But yeah, you could call us at 855-DON-GINO, DONGINO, or you could just email us. That's pretty easy, donandgino@gmail.com. Or you could text us, not while driving, as Don likes to disclaim all the time, at donandgino at 72727. And get a hold of us. We'll hook you up. Make sure that you guys can.
And people need to get a hold of Tamar as well. How can you do that?
You can reach us on our website, www.teamhouserealestate.com. Emails Tamar@teamhouserealestate.com. And our new phone number is 661-254-LIST.
254-LIST. That's
Nice.
nice. And I saw on the back. What does the back of your car say, Tamar?
Team House Real Estate.
Yeah, I will show you.
That's my license plate. Yes, it does. I'll show you houses.
Yes.
She's going to get married in May. She's going to show you
I
houses.
was being good. You
All
guys
right,
are bad. Anyways.
Yeah.
Okay, let's touch real quick because we only got a few more minutes here. I want to touch real quick on something that Tamara, is very astutely brought up, is that she's starting to see REO rentals, meaning the banks, you're hearing about foreclosures, which is basically meaning the banks take it over. And now, instead of just throwing them out on the market, the shadow inventory we talked about earlier, we're all worried about shadow inventory hurting our values. And we've been saying, Gino and I have been touting over and over, that the banks are not going to throw out all that inventory because it hurts their own values of their own inventory. Therefore, what are they doing tomorrow?
Well, Bank of America actually has a Bank of America for rent sign on a property right now in Santa Clarita. So what we're going to see is property management through the big banks, and we're going to see them holding on to these properties another 7 to 10 years and turning around and selling them at that point.
And I have a theory on why they're doing that.
Why is that?
They're no longer afraid of properties losing value. They're actually predicting appreciation.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think it's time.
That's a good point.
It's definitely a good sign for that.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of years ago, they couldn't get rid of them fast enough. Now they're saying, hey, these things are going to go up. We might want to hold on to these, too.
Exactly. And a couple years ago, I studied the market, and I knew this was going to happen, and that's why I got into property management myself, and I decided not to become an REO agent. Because guess what? What are they going to do right now?
Yeah, those are drying up pretty quick.
Yeah,
that's a good point. So what we've all been stating over and over and over, you've heard Gino and I say it a lot. You just heard Steve mention it, and Tamar now, and I know Rael will back us up that it's time to take action, is it not? I mean, it's definitely time to take action because this is the most affordable time to buy a home that you will ever see. Guarantee. I feel very confident on saying that. I know Gino will. He'll back me up, and it's Steve. And we just want you to take advantage of this market, whether you're buying your first home or your children are buying their first home or you're wanting to buy a larger home because your family's growing. People are still having babies, like Gino.
Yeah, and not only that, but
Gino's wife.
I always say this, and I think it's really important. The absolute best time to buy a home is also the absolute best time to sell a home, because you're going to be able to get what you want for the home that you want to move out of, and you'll be able to get right back into the marketplace and make that switch that you're looking for.
Right.
That's very important. Well, unfortunately, we have to wind things up, and we want to thank, of course, our wonderful and beautiful guests, Tamar Verone and Rael Novell from. Correct. All right.
All right.
Yes, you
Yeah,
got it.
finally.
Getting better at this. With Team House Real Estate and Troop Real Estate, which is a great, great company out here. And we were stoked to have you join us today and can't wait to have you back.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate being here.
We love working with you guys. You girls work tremendously well. And, of course, Steve Korn.
Thank you much, Don. Gino, thanks for having me
If
again.
anybody's thinking about doing real estate with an escrow company, there is only one as far as I'm concerned, and that's Steve Korn and his team at Newhall Escrow. Thank you, Gino, of course, joining us today.
No, I had a lot of fun, Don, and as every week, we get to give some really great information, and hopefully we inspired somebody to take action today, and they can buy a great home and build a great retirement.
That's right. So we inspire you to be here every Thursday at 1 p.m. to get your dose of knowledge so you know how to handle this real estate and finance community to help your financial wellness. Join us every week, 1 p.m. on the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show on your hometown station, AM 1220, KHTS. See you next week.